Hi guys, my name is Osman, and here not that long ago I was at a festival as a photographer, and I haven't unpacked yet, so I decided to make a what's in my camera bag. I know I did one, I think a year ago or such, but some things had changed, and also, sorry if I am a bit out of focus, because right now I'm actually filming on my old camera, where the lens I have to manual focus, so I'm not quite sure if I actually is quite in focus or not. So for backup, I do have a second camera, but it is a bit high up. So, but anyways, let's just get into it and get to the camera bag. My camera bag is this here, which is a Lowepro ProTactic 450, and I have put some patches on it just to customize it, since I didn't want the logo to be showing, and also it is a really popular bag, so there are a lot of other photographers that have the exact same. So putting those patches on is a quick way to personalize it and make sure that it is my bag and not another photographer's. But anyways, let's get into what is in it. As you can see, I have this pouch on, and in that I do have a camera strap. This is a Black Rabbit, and I have used this for years, and I didn't use it at this festival because I actually got a new camera strap, but I got the new strap the same day as I went to the festival, so I took this with me just in case that I didn't like the new strap. So I also here in the side pockets have some small items like another strap, but this one is just a raised strap, and then a cleaner for my headphones, which I don't have in the bag, and then a small flashlight, which I always have. So that is what is in that pocket. On the other side, I do have my memory cards, and I won't show the other side of this bag, this memory card holder, because I have my information on it. I put a sticker on with my name, phone number and email, so in case I lose this, hopefully someone will be kind enough to return it. Also in there I have some earplugs, which is always a really good thing to have when it comes to a live concert. So that is what is in there. Then let's open it up and see what is inside. So right now I have it set up this way. So in here I do have my new camera strap, which is a Peak Design sling in that midnight blue, because I didn't really want another black strap, and I do actually quite like the color of it. So, and I really enjoy using this strap. It's a bit different than the Black Rabbit, but yeah. Then I also have this bag here. It's another Pro. I can't remember quite the name, but in here I do have some memory sticks, lens pen, a normal pen, a notebook, memory card reader, is not SD, USB-C to USB-A cable, and adapter for headphones for my phones. And normally I also have the USB cable for my camera, or at least one of the cameras in here, but not in the moment. And then I have, yeah, umbrago, a small pair of scissors, and this small plate for the strap. So that is what's in that. And then I do also have this here, which is DJI Copilot, and I've had this for years, and it is, yeah, old, and it is not, it isn't a SSD hard disk, it is just a normal one. But I also have my informations on the back of this here, just in case. And I still can't quite see if I am in focus or not, since I don't have a big monitor. I only have the small screen on the camera, so sorry if I aren't. But I also have this here, so a Peak Design capture clip, and I can't remember the name of this. I think it is a Peak Design, but I think it's a Pro Pad or something. So in general, this is just so I can have my camera on my belt, which I used when I have two cameras on me, one on the strap and one on this here on my belt. And then I have two chargers, one for Nikon ENEL 25 batteries, and for ENEL 15 batteries, since that are what my camera uses, and those two chargers here takes up less space than the Nikon chargers, plus it charges two batteries at a time. So I have those, and there are a small pocket here on the lid of the bag, and in there I do have a couple of spare batteries. I think that was that. So I have those 3 batteries here, 2 for my mirrorless and 1 for my DSLR, and I do have more batteries in that, but not in that. Then yeah, some paper towels, and in this I have some painkillers just in case I get a headache, and then some chapstick. So that is what is in that. And yeah, I do have, as I said, more batteries for my DSLR, and they are in here, which is just 3 batteries like that. And yeah, I have a sticker on all my batteries, or mostly all of my batteries, except for I think this one and the one for my mirrorless. But for my DSLR I have color coded stickers on. And then I do have here a bunch of AA batteries, because just some extra a body cap and lens cap for my mirrors. But yeah, I have those batteries because I do have 2 speed lights with me. So this one here, which is a newer 715, not 15, 50 by 2, is a really cheap flash, but it is actually a really great one. And then down here I have a Godox, and I can't quite remember. It is TT685 flash, and still it is great. But the thing is, the recycle time on this flash is actually slower than the Neewer. So most of the times I have actually using this one here on my camera. But I didn't really use them here at this festival, but they are always nice to have. And yeah, I do have a Mad Mod strap on, or what you actually call it. But let's get to the cameras. The cameras I was using was this DSLR, which is a Nikon D7200, and I really like this camera, and it is really a workhorse. I have had no trouble at all with this camera. So a lot of the times I was using this as my main, but then my second camera, and I say second camera loosely because I actually switch a lot between those two cameras, which I was using as my main and such, but it is the Nikon Z50. And I did have some problems with this camera, and I do have some problems still with it, because the thing is, there are a loose connection in the screen. So sometimes the screen is just black, or not black, green, and I can't really see exactly what is going on. But this camera was amazing when it comes to shooting the stage, because when you are in the pit, the stage is quite high up. So it is amazing to have a screen that are able to flip down, and you can actually see here what I said with the camera and the screen, which is not that great. And yeah, for the lenses I do have adapter, so FTZ adapter, so I can use all my my DSLR lenses on my mirrorless. So I did have that with me, and then my 35, which was one of my most used lenses. My most used lenses was actually this one here, and then my 10.5mm fisheye. Those was my most used prime lenses, and I got some, I would say, amazing photos with this fisheye. But of course it was on my DSLR, since autofocus don't work on the mirrorless with this lens here. And other than that, I did also have my 18 to 70mm lens, which was my most used zoom lens, because on my mirrorless I do have a 16 to 50mm lens, but I didn't really use that. Most of the times I was just using this lens either on my mirrorless with the adapter or on my DSLR. But a lot of times actually I was having this on my mirrorless with the adapter and having my fisheye on my DSLR. The other lenses I had with me was this 30mm macro. This is also a Nikon. Actually all my lenses except for one is Nikon. And then this 50mm lens. And I took a couple of pictures with this lens, because the thing is, this one here is Yongnuo. I'm not quite sure if that is the right pronunciation, but it is a really cheap lens, and I do quite like it when it comes to taking pictures outdoor in the sun. But when it comes to concert pictures, it isn't that great. It is slow autofocus, and it isn't quite sharp enough, in my opinion. So the other things I do have in my bag is of course a blower as well to clean it, and then in the lid here I have some microfiber cloth, and the different pouches for my capture clip and my wrist strap. And then in the computer apartment, I don't have a computer in it because I don't have a computer that actually fits in this bag. But I do have, yeah, first and foremost, a couple of newspapers from the festival. But other than that, I do have this rain cover for my cameras and then a rain poncho just in case. So that is what's in that. And I don't think I do have any more, well, other than a temporary tattoo from the festival as well. But that is all I actually have in my camera bag at this festival.
I was bleeding, nothing to believe in, leaving all my pressure and mistakes. Wanted better, nothing to remember, so I'm freeing up my brain. Take me flying.